We are here. We are live. People come in. Facebook, YouTube, even the new now Twitch. Please, all of you come in. We ain't gonna start till we see a couple of people. You know what I mean? We're not gonna start until we see some people in here. We got some conversations to have with the people. Yes, we do. Oh, yes, we do. Please come in. Come in, people. Come in. We are back, and we're gonna be doing this back definitely for good this time. I know it's been a long while. Happy New Year to the people. Yes, I see somebody came in.
Happy New Year to the people. Nah, that's actually
Yeah.
me. I want to see
Okay, you want to see it?
what was going on. Yeah, yes, I just had to check what was working. Man,
Oh,
I
yeah.
forgot about the
See it right
boys,
here.
yo. For real.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you know how that go. We've been on a slight hiatus, so it's a possibility that they're like, well, who's these guys?
Exactly.
It's the same shit talk as from before.
Hmm. That's true. That is true. That is true. But we need people to come in, subscribe. You know what I mean?
Or it feels good to be 4 ounces lighter. Coming out feeling about 4 ounces lighter.
4 hours later.
Well, so what's been good, Ace?
Oh man, just let me see. Well, Happy New Year to myself, to you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I want the people to come in. Yeah, we,
Happy
we, we
New Year to
starting to see
you.
the people rolling in. Let's go. My
I
year
can't
was
see none of the chats and comments and
matter of
shit. Let
fact,
me
I
say.
could bring it up on here. Let me bring it up on here. Oh yes, and let me let the people know if you want to join the chat on the conversation. Yes, I can put the link in the chat. You could come in. I can have up to what is it, two of us now? I can have up to 10 people. So you know what I mean. So that is a great thing. You know what I mean? We could definitely chop it up because you know what I mean. Women could give their point of view because it's his opinion, her opinion, then a mother truth. You know how that go. Let me see. Hold on.
Absolutely, absolutely.
See if I can put it in here. Can you see that when I pulled it up on the screen?
I can see that. Yes, I can.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so
Yes, I
yeah,
can.
you know what I mean. So when the chat comes in,
Yeah, go back to
you can
frame
see the
now. Set
comments.
this bullshit.
You know what I mean. So but we need people in here. Come on, people from Facebook,
My
people from Twitch,
computer is
people
slow.
from the Tube. Please come in, share this, like this, subscribe to this,
And
do it
subscribe.
all.
Well, for the people that was to resubscribers, I'm pretty sure y'all. Yeah, I'm telling you, I think the people forgot about us, man. Like I don't know, man.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
not feeling the
they
love
did,
right
they
now, man.
did. Hmm.
You know.
There we go. Long time, cuz over to my cuz.
Happy
Happy New
New
Year,
Year.
yo! Happy New Year to you and the family. You know what I mean? Uh, you know what? Let's start it off like that. How was how? Yeah, I'll go first because you did. You know what I mean? You did ask me how I was. The year started off definitely great, but I had a surgery, so it kind of put me out of
Mm-hmm.
commission, which I know you know. Some of my family members know, not
Yeah, I
everybody.
do.
So I had to get two of them, and you know, with that happening, you know, what I mean, put me out of commission for a couple of months. I mean, luckily, I ain't backed up on hella bills, which is a great thing. You know what I mean, but I still got my job. You know, most jobs half the time won't keep you,
Not
but
at
you know,
all.
you know, what I mean, I'm blessed to be here, and I guess you know, we're gonna try to flip
Yeah, man.
this
Because
year
I
and turn
see.
it around. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah, because I
all.
definitely see you, man. I see what you went through.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, how was your 2022?
that, man. That shit is crazy.
You know, I mean, I know we
I, that happens, okay.
I mean, but out here living in our own mode, and trying to be here. It's like it's so much crazy stuff going on
Mm-hmm.
outside of just in your home. You know what I mean? You just got to make the best of it that you can. You know what I mean?
Exactly, exactly. But we try our best, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's to be it. So we definitely got a few topics. I think I didn't. I know I added another one, but I don't think I put it in the title. So we're going to just start with the one that we got first in the title. Are red flags a bad thing when it comes to relations? Now,
Most
I
people
was
want to jump
sitting
up and
and
say, "Yeah, red flags is horrible."
I know me and you had a conversation offline yesterday about it, and
Mhm.
what I was saying was every red flag can't be a red flag. And to give my example is as a man or even a woman, you be single for a long time and then you try to get involved. Now that time that you had off, yes, you can get better as a person, but you still stuck in your ways.
Absolutely.
So with that being said is you might not notice what you do can be a red flag for another person, but it might not be a big red flag. It could just be
Mm-hmm.
something like it could be something small that you consider a red flag, maybe just to you. I mean, I'm not talking about the big shit like like the toxic and the abusive, and but like some toxic up abusive and aggressiveness and shit like that. But I'm talking about the small things, the reminder of something. Oh, you remind me of you know what I
That's
mean?
your wife. That's
And I mean, for you said you are a walking red flag. What do you mean by that? You are a walking red flag?
you got a red
Yeah, you said you were a walking red flag.
flag, man. I try to be funny. Yeah, it's like because at some point in my
I can't hear you.
it's not possible. This is I know that.
Well, now I hear you.
Hear me?
No, now I hear
All
you.
right. Yeah, nah. All right. Yeah, I had a little connection. I told you, man, this computer's telling me to get a new PC, a new laptop. But like it's like I think I be wanting, something, and then it's like, I don't know. You know me, man. I got a habit. I get bored fast. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
I get bored. It takes a lot to, but when someone do it, I really hold it. But sometimes, man, I'm, I know, man. Like I could be sometimes. Like, stay stay away. Is Knuckles in the street?
Yeah, yeah. I don't. It's not popping up on here, but I've seen it on the book.
All right, all right, all right. Yeah, I'm not
Oh
on the
yeah.
book. I should go. Man, what am I doing?
No, I just put it
Nah,
on the
but
book.
like,
Mine showing on here, but it didn't show up his didn't show up on here.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, but seriously, it's like sometimes I know I could be a little
Yeah, your shit going in and out.
In my time,
Oh, you might have to stop moving.
red flag for something. I'm having no time. Why? Like it's fading out.
Yeah. It's like with the audio's
I
fading
don't know
out.
why. It's like, see, but I can't. I don't know how to stop moving. That's another problem. That's a red flag too. I don't know how to stop moving. I'm constantly going, like constantly going. I don't know how to be still for 5 minutes, man. I'm like a fucking 4-year-old in that regard. I gotta run.
No, see,
For
now
real.
this is where it's working great.
Yeah, when I move it.
What would be a red flag that you would be like, all right, this ain't a real big red flag. You could probably get a second chance, but most likely the shit probably would still happen. So you'd be like, fuck it, it's a red flag.
You know, the problem is, it's like just say it. It's hard for me to say. I have to see right away for me to be
Yeah,
like,
you
okay,
gotta
that's
see it.
that flag for real. Because sometimes we say, okay, this is a red flag, and then we situation now whole there was a red flag happening, and we see it happening. So I'd rather see it and be like, okay, this right here, this ain't for me. You know what I mean? So that's how I do that. I don't want to sit back and say, well, okay, but I did. The one thing that's a red flag for me though, for real, is conclusion jumping. I can't stand people who jump to conclusions. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That shit is crazy
Oh
because
yeah,
that shit
man.
right there, man.
To jump into
We all over the
conclusions or
place. It's
now you know what a big one is for
fucking got your
me?
mind swimming. Like, yo, chill.
When women or I'm not gonna say well, I gotta speak for me because I'm a man. So when women put their thoughts on you, whatever they're thinking, put on you, I fucking hate it. I hate that shit. Like
Like,
I hate that
yo,
shit.
just sitting back
Cause you
chilling.
thinking
Like,
it,
you get
you
back
know what I
chilling.
mean, doesn't mean that's what's going down.
It's happening. Exactly. Like, it's like, yo, what the hell, man? Where did this come from? Why are we here now? Why? How did we get here?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Yo, but it's been a while, man. It's like it's been a while since we done this. You know what I mean? And you at your spot. I'm at my spot. This is our first time doing it like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Hey, yo,
yeah.
this is new. This is new. This is real new. For real.
But at the same time, we gotta give the people what they
Like,
want. We gotta give them what they need.
I, exactly. But I like I said, bro, I don't think they love us anymore. Man. I think we took too long, man. They forgot
No,
about
no, no.
us.
You know what?
Yo.
It is just it's more. We gotta have more consistency. And you know what? That is a big thing. You know what I mean? We are in a relationship, pause, and you don't have no consistency with me, bro. I'm tight. I'm tight. That is you are a walking red flag.
I don't got consistency, motherfucker. I don't have it. I don't have no consistency for real. They be like, I don't know what it is with me, bro. I'll be like, okay, I start something, and they see, I'm like, okay, I'm off to the races. Gotta go do something else, and I'm like, why the fuck did I finish when I started with that one? That's always a problem of mine too, man. I ain't gonna go front. Like I'm like, okay, yeah, we done this. Now let's try this next. Next thing I know, I'm like, wait, wasn't I doing something before? For real. But now here's the thing. We're gonna get back to this because like I said, this is something I used to do. You know what I mean? Like I like to do this. This is fun for me. So like I said, everybody else they do it. They try to get monetized shit like that. I do it for the fun. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
why I do it.
yeah. I mean, like this is what we do regardless. Honestly, we meet up
While we drinking Henny and
chop
shit.
it up. Chop it up for fucking hours. I mean, that's been plenty of times I done pulled up at your crib like 5, 6 o'clock p.m. and I ain't
Uh-huh.
leave till like damn near 2 in the morning. And we leaving
Yeah.
done tired.
Hey, I'm serious, man. I think it was that one night when the three of
This shit going in and out.
you know what? This whole thing about red flag. Sometimes, like someone's personal red flags can surely impact getting to know you because you're so busy looking for your red flags that you don't take the time out to really see them and to try to get past your little inconsistencies.
Mm. And could that be though? You could be putting too much pressure on listen, on the other.
Yeah. Now, do you think that's do you think that could possibly be because your search of affection in a person that you might have all these red flags that you don't want to deal with, or do you think it
Yeah,
could be due to
yeah.
your past trauma from dealing with certain people?
It could be it could be a mixture of both, and maybe even more. You can, what I mean, you can go off of
Mm-hmm.
past trauma, then you got to go off of your if it's an attraction there. You could go off of it could be multiple things.
Like sometimes, like with me, you know what I mean. I got a bunch of shit that I will not tolerate. You know what I mean, and it's only because past situations. You know what I mean. But sometimes you got because that person did it doesn't mean that the new person's going to do it. And if you look at those in that person, you're not giving that person a fair chance.
Mm, yeah.
You
But
know,
most of the time,
because
you
you're
don't look. It's
like
just
okay, because you got your
the
guard.
shit. All right, the thing happens, and then you consider that the red flag, or you know you don't like, because I mean, if I mean, it's no different from us. If we
This is
was
my
to go and if you was to go meet somebody, and then they do something you know what I mean, kind of you're not jiggy with. Either you let them know, or you put it in your Rolodex book, and you know what I mean. It's just how you play it.
yeah. That's the thing. Like okay, just like I said, like sometimes I don't think we get a fair opportunity because of the shit we've been through. Sometimes you know what I mean. And I know sometimes I know I haven't get people.
First shot.
Hell yeah, I'm whole. Like so it's like sometimes I'll be like, okay, let me back off a little bit, you know what I mean, and stop, projecting going to do exactly what the last person did. You know what I mean? So I
Mm,
kind of stopped doing that, and I try to look at it as it being okay. This is a new situation, whatever it is, whatever it is, it's a new situation. It's just like in business and life and relationship, whatever it is. Anytime you get scorned from any past situation, you kind of to a new
bless you.
situation with, like you know, and that the same shit is going to happen. So what I try to do now is I try to wipe clean with any situation I get in, be it business, like whatever it is. I go on with a clean slate of no past thoughts of this, not expecting anything. I just let it happen.
Let it
And
happen.
sometimes people do things that's reminiscent of what might have happened before. So you kind
Mm.
of say, okay, boom, and then like if like most people, they'll see that one thing and be like, you know what, this is a wrap. I ain't doing it.
No, it's a
You
fact. That's a
know?
fact. That's a fact.
But sometimes, what the problem with that is sometimes we're the cause of that to happen because we might have done something that we didn't even realize we did that used to trigger a person before, not knowing that we could be somebody's trigger as well. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
If we do that and that person gets triggered, and then we see this talking to yourself, you know what I mean?
Mm.
But
definitely a fact. What about whew, oh man. I don't know. It could just be a communication thing. I don't think a lot of people are great at that shit.
Communication. What's that?
Well,
You mean like
you know,
talking to somebody?
when it comes to no, I mean, everybody knows how to talk to somebody, but how you talk to them is where the problem can lie.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And what I mean is, you know what I mean, like when you're communicating, do you hear me or you just or you listening?
Right, right. Lots of
You
people
know what I
just
mean?
listen to
You know what I
respond.
mean? Yeah, it's a big. It's you know that's definitely a big difference. You can hear me, but hearing me can go
Hmm.
in and out the other ear. But if you listening, you kind of taking it, you evaluating it. You know what I mean? In the communication when we're talking, and then if you don't understand it, do you need me to explain it to you again, or do you take it and let your mind, you know, kind of take it to where it's supposed to be, but don't add shit to it that I didn't say. Cause that is a walking red flag right there. You ever say some shit and then it's like, yo,
Yeah,
hold on, that's
they be
not what I
doing that
said.
shit. Yeah,
That's not what I said.
close to what I. That's
That is
nothing
not what I
close.
said.
You be like, wait, what? What the hell did you hear? You can be
Yeah,
like,
what are
yo.
you talking about?
You can be like, yo, listen. You can be like, yo, the other day, this shit before you told your shorty and shit. You know, I was at work. And I was talking to this girl. Everything after that don't matter because the only thing
The
she
only thing
heard
they
was I was
heard
talking
was
to
you was
this
talking to this girl.
girl. That's all
So
she
now
heard.
it turns
Now
out,
the whole thing now is
you ever so now you spark that conversation and then she asks you who is the girl like she fucking knows her. Why am I
everything becomes
describing
about the
somebody
girl
that you
you
don't
were
even fucking know?
talking to.
Mm.
Exactly. She wanted her name, her height, her weight, what she wore that day. You don't even know that she. I don't know what this bitch wore. You know what I mean? And she's sitting back trying to get all the detail.
Yeah.
Now the conversation has nothing to do with what happened. It has strictly this broad and why you talking to her. Like she's
Yo.
coworker and so. But yeah, back to the story. And they never let you get to that because they want to know about that chick you was talking to. Like what the fuck, this bitch.
Is having
Uh,
a work husband or wife a red flag?
Hell yeah, it's a fucking red flag. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it's a walking red. Get
Congratulations,
the
you
fuck out
played
of
yourself.
here. She go like, oh, no, nobody told about the work husband or the work wife. You know why nobody told about it? Because they already know that shit's a problem. They know it's a
Yeah,
problem.
it's definitely a
It's
problem.
a whole problem. It's,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
that
Like, it's
person
not like
knows about what's going on in your home,
exactly.
how you
He bringing up
feel.
flowers, chocolates, or Valentine's,
Yeah,
the shit you did.
You know what?
You
That's crazy. Like, all right. I think for the men, if you have that, you might be a little flirtatious. Maybe you know what I mean. Maybe yeah. I
nah,
think
bro.
for the men that have the work wife, he might be a little flirtatious and shit like that. But for the
How else you get
woman that
started
had
talking to her?
but for the woman that have like the work husband, they kind of speak on the kind of like their how they feel and problems, and
Yeah,
that's
nah,
where a nigga could
we
feed
ain't doing
off
that.
on. A nigga could feed off on that shit.
Nah, yeah, nah, we ain't doing that, bro. We ain't having no work relationships. No, no,
A
no,
nigga
no.
really will feed
Till
off on that shit, bro. Like you be sitting there telling that nigga, yo, I asked him to do it, blah 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 blah,
yeah,
and that nigga like
crazy.
word, okay, word, and and all he do is listen and take notes. I rap and take notes.
The work husband, you got in the blanks, my nigga. Word, you got to fill in the blanks. Okay, he ain't doing this, so when she come to work tomorrow, I'm gonna do that.
Do
Nah,
that
man,
exactly.
none of that.
Mm-hmm.
None of that.
And the crazy thing is that nigga gonna treat you the same way your man treats you. he just he just want the vagina. That's it. You better understand. He just want the vagina.
Now, especially if the dude, your work wife is single, that's just a big problem for me. It's a real big problem for me.
Well, you think if the work wife is single?
He ain't got lose. Yeah, the work wife and the work husband single, that's a big problem, man. Especially because they usually spend a lot of time together.
Yeah, but they're more
man.
likely
The
just
work
be
wife
friends.
and work husband spend
I
a
think
lot of time
I think
together.
that label, work wife, work husband, you can't call it that because they can end up just being friends and rocking out. I think work wife and work husband, you kind of like
rocking out is
y'all
cock
both
out.
have to have, or one of y'all have to have a significant other.
Nah, you ain't got no work, nothing. You got co-workers. That's all you got is co-workers. You ain't got no work. Because you got a co. His name always better be. Oh, that's co-worker John. I don't want to hear shit about nothing else. That's co-worker Billy. Fuck out of here. That's just ridiculous. Going in the morning, you hugging this dude. Fuck you hugging. Nah, man. Get your hand. None. I know that shit sounds petty as fuck.
Some people don't even use the.
I told you.
Use the work husband or the Now some people don't even use the work husband or the work wife. Like I mean, like I come across some some vids where it's like women are calling the niggas the bros. Like, that's my brother.
Man, that's not your brother. He ain't your mother's child.
Like I'll be sitting there like I'm looking at the video and it's like these niggas walk up to these dudes while they girl there, and the joint will be like, "Yo, this is my brother," and it's like, how this nigga do not know your family if y'all been in a relationship?
That ain't your family.
I don't get it. I mean, I understand you're not gonna know every like cousin and shit, but at least like household brothers and sisters, you'll meet a few of them, unless it's somebody that live out of town.
Now the question, my friends, absolutely, I do have female friends. You know what I mean?
And yeah,
absolutely.
And
I got female friends. I have life.
And you know what? That's crazy too. Them they pop up when your ass you could be in a relationship like a good year or two, haven't seen them in a long time, and next thing you know they pop up, and you be shocked yourself, but your girl trying to come at you about it. Like, who the fuck is that? Like, you told me about all your friends. I'm like, well, I ain't seen this one in a long ass time. I'm talking about the ones that I chill with all the time, or I at least come across.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's another thing. Because if I don't see you in a while or something like that, I'm not saying I forget about you, but if the communication isn't like consistent, so
yeah,
I'm not. It's to me, it's not going to be completely relevant. Just some shit, nothing crazy. Just hey, how you been? Because that's usually how it starts off. Like if it's a person you haven't spoken to in a long time, they'll say, "Well, how's it been? What's been going on?" And you sitting back having a normal conversation with this person because they've been y'all known each other for 20 some odd years. You know what I mean? So you're not thinking nothing of it. Just like, yo, this is my people from back when. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And they be like, and dudes do it too. Dudes be like, yo, who that nigga? I know this every day. Yo, dudes don't want to hear it. I know this.
Yo, niggas will be on it like, hold on, bro. Like, you ain't tell me about the Shamal Moore ass nigga, bro. Yeah. You said you had ugly friends.
It's her fuck is him. Exactly. This handsome motherfucker.
Yeah, I know, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Block his ass right now.
It was just elbow ass nigga just walked up on you. Like, fuck out of here. This bodybuilding ass thing. I'll shoot that nigga in the muscles. What the fuck wrong with you?
I stabbed that nigga in his back. Don't play with me. But seriously though, niggas be taking that shit to heart. They be like, yo, you told me about it. Oh, because I ain't seen him in forever. I just happen to pop up. And for some reason, men have this thing. We don't think that shit is coincidental. We be like, nah, that
it
shit
don't
was
be
set up.
coincidental,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
you knew that nigga was coming. You was coming. And that should be dead wrong because when the tables is turned and the situation is flipped, and we be walking like, oh shit, what's good? And shit, girl sitting there like, who that? You like, yo, that was not the play. That was different. And she last week when Jeff find out jumped up, you thought we planned the whole shit. But yeah, that's right. Nah, that shit was different. And that's what we always say. That shit was different. I didn't like the way that vibe felt.
Yo, you ever got like a little jealous moment in that moment?
Absolutely.
Because
you can't
like,
sit back and
you
say
think about
nobody,
like, because women can get ruthless with shit like that. Because you don't know what they're thinking. We know women brains be all over the place, bro. So like I'll paint the scenario like we just did. We can say the fucking mall. You walking with your joint, you know what I mean? You walking with your joint, y'all just having some quality time together. Y'all out. Some nigga walk up. Hey, boom, boom, boom. Call your girl name and shit. And then, you looking at her, she's saying, hey. Now you watching how she's saying, hey. And then, you know what I mean? Then she embraced him. You watching the hug like, bitch, you was holding on too tight there. You know what I mean? Then all of a sudden it's like, when he walk off, you really don't know what your girl thinking. Yeah, you don't know what your girl thinking. And it's like, you know what I mean? It could be one of those moments where it's like, I don't know if this nigga know I could have had that nigga. And he looking good right now.
Exactly.
And I'm stuck with your ass.
Exactly. This is like, yo, what's good? Say motherfucker walk up with you. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yo,
I don't like it.
I'm telling you.
Don't do that shit again. Nah,
but I ain't gonna hold you. We'll hold that shit in. Now, if you flip it, your girl ain't holding that shit in. She see any inkling she don't like on that embrace, nigga, she going at you. And the argument's gonna happen right then and there.
She's gonna know who she is. Yeah. Nah, technically, like you fucking.
Oh no, she ain't gonna say anything right then and right that second. Soon as shorty walk away. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that too. She might even some women got heart like that too.
Who's this?
Yeah, who this? Excuse me. But then you got some that as soon as you walk away, like, what the fuck was up with that hug?
Who that? You ain't never told me about her before.
It was a little too happy hugging her.
Exactly.
Like, you better not say that. You better not say that. Oh, for now on, I'm dropping you off.
That's the work wife.
And picking you up.
What the fuck you do with your work wife? Who that bitch?
Exactly.
You ain't lady Jody.
Yo, so
he dropped what's her face off the work. He was like, yo, Jody, you fucking with that bitch? Like, I ain't mess with that bitch. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta be careful like in the streets, man.
That's facts. So let's jump into the next topic, man. You seen out here, women want equality. They want, they want to make the same amount, make the bag. You know what I mean? But I think for women, you make your bag the way you want to make your bag. But you can't have equality on everything because you don't even want it yourself on everything. You just preach it that you want equality. You know what I mean? Ain't a lot of women out there throwing out trash.
They don't want to do this.
And ain't a lot of women out there doing that.
Working in sewers.
Yeah, they ain't working in sewers. You know what I mean? There's a few women definitely doing construction.
That they do.
But that background bacon shit, you know what I mean? It might be like what, maybe
saying, you
1% or less than 1% in doing the coal mines type shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's a lot of women getting into trucking though. It's definitely a lot of women
well,
getting into
yeah, like
trucking.
yeah, because
I mean,
industry,
but it's
the trucking
driving, it's
industry is an
driving.
old industry. A lot of people, yeah, but a lot of people that was doing it, those guys, they old now, and a lot of people don't want to get into that type of work, so they find a way to,
Oh,
yo,
we got a
get
special
off
guest,
the fucking
just walking
table,
across
man.
the stage.
Get off the
Just walking across the
yo,
stage.
yo, but I give it up for the one and the only. Nah, but
Uh,
seriously, like, but trucking, right? And like I said, that's an industry where most of the people who worked it for 20, 30 years. They can't do it no more. And a
yeah,
lot of people don't want to do it like that no more. So they found a way to bring women into it, and which is a good thing because we got to keep the industry going. So if that means they got to,
yeah.
so be it. They make their money. You know what I mean? They're not shortchanged for
No,
doing
yeah,
it.
yeah,
They
yeah.
making
Well,
exactly
no, the
what they make.
trucking game is it's crazy. You know what I mean? And then you got to remember like how bad it kind of got during the pandemic.
Oh yeah, yeah. It
You know what I
got real. It
mean?
was
People
a
wasn't
lot of
getting the
people just
deliveries and
wasn't
shit
doing
like
it.
that. So I mean,
Yeah,
but I mean,
you know.
I would say, but it's not there. But then you look at other, other aspects like for women to want the equality as men. I think what I mean. I think most women only want the beneficial aspect of it, not really everything. Because if
See,
I'm out drinking and you're out drinking, we have sex. You wake up in the morning, I wake up in the morning, and you say it was a rape that happened, or the ape that happened. I, you going I'm gonna be the one getting in trouble.
yeah. See, but then
You know what I
again, like they
mean?
say too, in order for women to make exactly what the man made, they got we put it. You know what I mean? Because we don't go out on maternity leave. You know what I mean? Like
No, no, no. I mean,
we don't do that. We're always going to be available for work, and we work more hours.
mhm,
Than we just work more hours. It's in our nature just to work hard like that.
mhm.
You know, eventually, a woman's going to want a family. Well, eventually,
Uh,
certain women. I'm not going to say all. Certain women going to want a family, and that's going to
yeah,
prevent
yeah. Because
you
so
putting in the
there,
hours that we put in.
I definitely came across a lot of women that didn't want to have kids either. Some said it, but then end up having a kid. But I mean, there's some that don't want to have kids. I don't, I mean, I don't look at it
And
as a
you know
good or
what?
bad
To each
thing.
his
But
own.
I mean, I think you should. I think you should want to continue your legacy,
Yeah,
but
especially if
also
you with
at
a
the
man,
same time, um,
because most men gonna want to see.
I don't. I don't know. I can't look at it as a downfall for a woman that doesn't want to have kids but is able to. But then you have women that can't have kids because they're unable to because of their body.
And then they want them. You know what I mean?
And
That yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean,
Seen,
because of their body, and those are
have
the
you seen
ones
that
that want
conversation
them. But
between two
then you
women?
have the ones that are able to, but they just don't want them. I don't.
Have you ever
I
seen that
can't really
conversation
speak on
before?
that. Huh?
Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen that conversation in real life before? I have. I've seen
No.
that conversation in real life between a woman, between two women. One want kids but can't. One who has kids, but one who can't have kids but won't.
Mm.
Boy, I'm gonna tell you what. But there was a lot of good points made on both the halves. You know what I mean? There was a lot of good points made, but I could see how that can affect a woman who want kids, but she physically can't.
Can't have
You
them.
know what I mean? Like her body won't
I
allow it to.
mean,
And
you can
then
adopt.
she goes around.
You can adopt.
It's not the same though. It's not the same
Now I
as
know it ain't the
having
same,
the own.
but if you
Like,
if you can adopt a baby, and you know what I mean, why not? I mean, I can
yeah,
understand,
of course. I
maybe a
mean, people
four,
want.
I mean, even a 3-year-old, I think is a good age. What I mean, they don't, kids really don't remember under 5. I mean, under 5 or 6, kids
I
really
should have
don't
got.
remember.
Listen, I try to put. I would have. I'd love to have been adopted at the age of 30. Take a whole new family. I I'm ready to trade my family in for a whole new one. I'm up for adoption. If you want to, I own out. my family ever see this, he gonna be like, fuck, yeah, like, fuck you. Nah, I'm only joking, y'all. Yeah, I would like to trade up. Nah, but I think when women who who adopt, I think that's a good thing because there's a lot of kids in the system that deserve good love and homes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't see that as being a bad thing. You know, because think about how many kids grow up in the system, right, and never experienced what it was like to really be loved by
Have
somebody.
love.
You know what I mean? All they ever
Yeah.
knew was the system. Yeah, you know what I mean. And sometimes they do become productive citizens of society, but sometimes they
Sometimes they
don't.
don't. Yeah.
You know, and I think
I
that
think the key is to get there early
you
on
can't
them if you
have
can.
kids. Yeah,
It's either
that's
get
why.
there
Like,
early on them or can you relate to them and with them, and then making sure they
how
understand
do
that
you ever truly relate to
like it's
somebody?
love here. So that's up to you. It's love here. If you want it, then
Exactly.
embrace it.
You know, it takes
If
a
you don't
lot.
want it, yeah.
You know, because I still think no matter what, right? You adopt a child, I still think no matter what, they're always going to have a sense of something missing. You know what I mean? I can't say sure because I don't know, but just how I think about it, I'm thinking like, you know, one day this kid's going to want to know why. You know what I mean? Like, why was I given a why did my parents don't want me, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So I think that if you know you should allow that you adopt, you should allow them to know the truth of who they are. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you back and make them find their parents. Nah, but I think being honest with the child and letting them know, like especially if they're young, like
Yeah.
new, as they get older, I think you should explain to them, like, I could be wrong. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. It's just my theory. But I'm thinking that, maybe if you explain to them, like, listen, you know, you was adopted, whatever the case may be, blah, say, blah, let them know, you've been loved your whole life. But if you choose to try to find out who your birth parents are, by all means, I will help you with that. Because a lot of times I think that a lot of adopted parents don't be wanting have to deal with that side of it. But that's something that eventually you might have to, because there's going to be certain key indicators that's going to let a child know that they might not be biologically yours. You know what I mean? Like you
Hmm.
might not look like them. You might not. It might be certain things in the, especially if the child gets sick. And if
Hmm.
the child's older, the child gets sick, man, like, oh, there's nothing different you
Could do, yeah, if
can
they
not your
can't give a,
biological.
some, yeah.
You so
You know
then
what?
now
Also,
this child
too,
is
I
like, wait, what
think,
the fuck you mean that?
I mean, like I said, I never really seen those type of situations. I mean, I kind of came across them on shows, reality TV, movies, but I always noticed that the person that does get the kid or the family that gets the kid and the system that gives to them, why they don't never try to find a way to keep up with the previous. So when that question comes up for the family, and I think the family should go in there with their head on a what I mean, and their head right and say, let me get the information from the previous, if there is, so that way when the young one gets bigger and this conversation happens,
They cut out. So I
I
heard
can
nothing you
have
said.
some information. Oh, I was saying, with the system doing what they do on the on adoption, why they don't never keep up with the previous people that gave up the child. So where the child gets bigger, that family that has the child now can have the information to give that child. Because a lot of times they don't be having
Well,
it.
you do know
They might
sometimes
have the
because
person's name and
yeah,
what hospital maybe the baby was born, but they don't have too much information. Like, I understand years go by, you
well,
might
that's
move. So, but at least a name, maybe who the father is, and so that way, give me your number now, and maybe we can look you up later, in life. you know, and I understand some kids don't come through that way. You know, what I mean, I don't heard the stories of kids being put in the trash can or dropped off at a firehouse. So that's different.
Yo, my thing is this, yo, that takes balls, bro, just to do that.
Hell yeah,
Like,
it
I
do.
don't think I could ever do something like that, man. Like, I don't think I could do that. Like, I don't think I'm built that way to just drop a kid off and, and just like just
And
drop a kid.
run.
I don't think I could ever do that, bro. To me, that seemed crazy. That seemed nutty, bro.
I mean, just like
Like,
Mike, like Mike said, if you can't take care of a baby, then don't have a baby.
yeah, but
Point blank. Period.
sometimes, for a fact, like maternity is not up to us as men. It's not up to us. You know what I mean?
No, it
All
ain't.
right,
It ain't up to us, but
we
it's still our choice.
it's
It's
not up
still
to
our
us.
choice. It's still our choice.
The
You know what I
choice we
mean?
had was to back
Regardless
up
of
or
what it
not.
is, you know what I
The
mean?
only choice is to
The
back up or not.
Lord put something good on a woman, and he know what I want. That's it. And he know what I
Okay,
want.
he
Regardless, the
knows
Lord
what I
put
want.
something good on a woman, and he
That's
know what I
crazy,
want.
bro.
And I'm talking about all
Every
men
time,
that rock that way.
every time people dumb and shit, you know what I mean?
Problem is, if you
You
go in there
know what
without, you know what I
they
mean,
do,
without your rain jacket, that's on you.
I mean, I see. It is the beginning of it is on you, and if you chose to shoot up to being
Shoot up the
reckless,
club.
you gotta live with the
Yeah,
consequences that come
you gotta
behind
live.
it.
You gotta live with the choice. You gotta live with the choice.
You
Because at
know,
the end of the day, it's not like, I mean, just to be honest, there's not a bunch of women
but not,
walking around with women condoms. Now we understand they got Plan B and shit like that, but uh, I mean, I think most women that do deal with the Plan B,
there's
most of
not a
them kind of
bunch of
be
men.
do be in relationships more than it just unless they know I really don't like this nigga like that, but we just have fun.
Now,
But
I'm
other
not
than that,
saying that. I'm not, because
it's on you as a man. Put that raincoat
we all
on.
know sometimes women like to trap a dude. Some women like to trap a dude because they feel that they can make him better or whatever. Take care before you take care of the other kids. Different scenarios in it. Like, it's not always based on the man
No,
too.
nobody. We
Women do
can't build
things
a better
too.
person. We
Yeah,
cannot build a better person. I'm sorry. No woman
man.
could build a better man, and no man could build a better woman. You come as you are, and it's either can I deal with your damn red flags or not.
Uh, Not exactly. Like I said, I'm pretty sure
That's
nobody
it.
want to.
You know what I mean? I ain't got time to be out here trying to build you the way I want you to be. You can grow. You can grow into something I could fuck with because we're in the world of second chances. But you know, what I mean, I don't. Not everybody gets a second chance. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a guy and you cheat. Or well, I know for damn sure women don't get second chances with men if they cheat. You know what I mean? I think only some guys keep their woman if they cheat. Not all. And there's some women that keep their man if they cheat,
Yeah,
but it ain't all. There's some that really put their foot down
bro.
on that shit. Like, oh, you
I
done did
mean,
it. That's it.
word, word. I mean,
Now, I
like,
I do
look, we
know
all made our
it's more. I
mistakes.
think
I mean,
it's probably a little more of women that if they have kids with the man that cheated, it's hard for them just to break that shit off because they don't want to fuck up the family. But nowadays, it's a lot of women nowadays
yeah,
like fuck that. We breaking up the family.
yeah. We don't even because they logic is this, which kind of makes sense. They know, well, you already broke up the family. You know what I mean? So why should I stay? You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
there's a,
To them, yeah, you cheated, you broke up the family, but
does
I
make
didn't. I
sense.
didn't
You
move
know what I
out.
mean?
I didn't move out. I'm still here, but now it's like yo, you got to go.
Exactly.
So
But that
so
don't mean
now
I don't love you.
that really breaks up the family.
You know,
But I say Whew.
It damn sure is.
Hold on, I ain't hearing you. Damn, my arm done got tired, bro. Sitting on this damn armrest. Oh shit. Yeah, did your team get in? Cause my team is already in.
Now you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
The Packers.
Nah, I thought they were supposed to win today.
I think. I think we gotta play Miami.
No, Miami's already playing. My game might be over for Miami.
No, Miami won that game.
Oh, they won the game. Yeah.
Miami won.
Oh, but I think they might be out though, because I
They
think
won.
they needed. I think they needed the Patriots to win. And yeah, the Patriots didn't win, so
No,
Miami's out. Miami didn't get in. They needed New England to win. They just lost. New England lost to Buffalo. No, you're right. Dolphins did get it. Dolphins ain't gonna earn the first playoff spot. I thought they said they had to win. Oh, Bears got in. What?
Nah.
Oh, they picked. Oh no,
the Bears
Bears
got it.
picked the number one pick. No, they got the number one pick. I'm like, huh? I'm like, them niggas was trash. Okay, let's see, Bengals.
That's why they got the number one pick.
Yeah, them niggas was trash.
I forgot you a Giants fan, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we in, but we losing right now.
You know, keep on losing.
That's all right, because the Cowboys is losing too. Forget them Cowboys, bro.
I don't give a fuck about the Cowboys either. I don't give a fuck about.
Okay, yeah. I don't play until 8 o'clock tonight. Okay,
Yeah,
so the Steelers got
a long, hard road for us Packers fans. We was coming out from the beginning. Like I even counted at the beginning of the season. I was like, nah.
Yeah, I really thought y'all was gonna be out. I was like, wow, y'all trash. Aaron Rodgers don't want to be there no more.
But nah. Yeah, but we pulled off, man. We pulled it off. Maybe he gonna do another thing like, yeah, we gonna run the table and actually do it and get to the Super Bowl. But we'll see. I haven't watched one game this season. I don't want to watch it because I might be bad luck. I might be bad luck because every time I watch a game, we lose. But I don't win, so I ain't watching no games. I just watch highlights later. That's what I'll do for real. People, if you're in the live Facebook live or whatever you want, thank you for tuning in once again. I mean, it's been a while. I've been on a slight hiatus. It was all my fault as usual. So, we gonna do this again.
You know what? It's
once a week.
It's both our fault. At the same time, I could have still kept it going, but I didn't want to get this Arab money without my brother. So,
got you. You know what I mean? Is Arab money?
Arab money.
Yeah, I was watching Kaleidoscope on Netflix. You seen that?
Who? What's the name of that?
Kaleidoscope. It's
no.
It's on Netflix. Kaleidoscope. It's actually not bad. Not bad.
What is it about?
And I caught up with I got this. You know what? But it's about a dude going to jail, getting set up by his homeboy. And they try to they play master heist on this dude. You know what I mean? Like on that, he got arrested over.
Oh,
okay. It's not bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I gotta watch a couple of joints.
BMF.
Yeah, actually, the new season just started Friday. So I watched that. I was at work, and then I got a couple of shows on later on tonight. But I'm gonna probably watch this movie called I don't know. I'm gonna check it out though. It looked weird though. It looked weird. I'm not saying it looked weird. Just that character. The little what's the white dog Megan? Said a black director made it. So I'll probably watch that. Check that out. Start watching it while I'm making dinner.
I seen the commercial for that, man. That shit look strange, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Real
saying.
strange, but it looked
So
like it could
I might
possibly be
check it out
good,
though.
yo.
Because I don't know. I'm not into. I'm no longer into like the. So I might not even watch it. But I'm no longer into like that kind of devil worship type shit. And I'm done with like all the slavery movies. I'm done with those things, bro. I'm tired of seeing it, man.
And nobody was getting whipped, like being made this shit. Like roots. I don't care if you white. Go fuck your life up. For real. Roots is the pure description of white guilt. Yo, that shit is crazy. Yo, Roots will make you feel guilty to the motherfucker for real. I don't go. It make black people angry too. You watch Roots. Last first time I watched Roots, I
All
was
them
mad as
shits make
fuck.
you
I was like,
angry,
really, this
bro.
is what they did?
All them
Yeah,
joints
12
make
years
you
a slave
angry,
had me
bro.
pissed off.
Yeah, yo,
And
bro.
that's
That's
the
what I'm
thing.
saying.
Like,
You can't. None of that shit. Remember
that
when
shit, yeah, really pissed off, bro.
that shit get you tight, bro. That shit all get you tight. That shit get you tight, bro. Like looking at that shit, bro. That shit don't even make sense. Yeah, the 12 years of slavery. Even like the Django had like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Jamie Foxx kicking ass, but it was still like, you had this nigga
Nah,
Samuel Jackson on some like, bucking, bro.
so, some Uncle Ruckus. He's an Uncle
Yeah, bro.
Ruckus,
Like,
you know?
come on,
Real.
man. Like, I ain't
But,
gonna lie.
you know, the Django.
This shit wrong. This shit wrong as fuck. So, you remember the movie Rosewood?
I
You
don't
remember
think
the
I
movie
seen
Rosewood
Rosewood.
with Ving Rhames? Yeah. I go front. The white lady that blamed the when she just came out of the house after getting her ass whipped by her husband, and they was
I
like,
don't
"Hey,
think
what's
I've
going
seen
on, Mrs.
Rosewood.
Whatever her fucking name was?" But she was like, they was like, "What happened?" It was a nigger.
Hey, yo,
I don't even mean to laugh at that shit, but it was just like, yo, come on, what the fuck, bro? Like,
there be a lot of
but
movies.
nah, a
They,
lot of those
they,
joints do. A lot of those joints do be it's just crazy.
man, that's entertainment. Yo, my God, yo, I don't know, man, but shit is nutty. I don't want to work tomorrow. Like, I'm dead ass serious. I hate work. I hate Mondays, bro. I don't want to. I
Yeah,
got
yeah. Mondays is the start
work
of the
to do.
week. Monday is the start of the week. But you know what? Hey, you got to make some money to keep the lights on.
Yeah, I know, and that's when you and you say that y'all gotta make money to keep the lights on. This shit start flickering, go out.
Exactly. Right?
He was like,
Like,
yeah,
nigga,
I
you
get
ain't pay your bill.
Bill.
You ain't pay your bill. We coming. Yeah, we coming to turn that off
Like,
right now.
okay. Yeah. Well, I was still this. I'm stealing my neighbor's power. I'm a fucking kid. I'm still on my neighbor's electricity. I was like
Oh
my whole
man.
shit up with the. I wasn't
Now, that's
joking.
the
I was
thing. Like,
not
that, it's
joking.
so much of a
I was,
new day and age. It
you
was.
know,
We used to be able to get away with a lot of shit back in the day, bro. I remember I stole cable from like the next crib next door. All I had to do was take a wire out the crib and put it. I bought
fucking
the
right
three
on the
splitter.
splitter.
Yeah, put
Yep.
that shit right on the splitter.
Mm-hmm.
I had cable for like a good
Right
year and a
outside, right?
half, 2 years. Hmm.
Put that shit right outside of the fucking cable box with
Hmm.
the split on that shit. I'm
So
like,
you
oh
know what I mean.
damn,
I
they
was like,
watch some. I don't like that shit.
yeah, I did that shit like 4 in the morning, like 4:45 in the morning. So I was like, all right, I know these niggas ain't gonna be up right now. Because anything like 12, 1
It
o'clock,
better
2
not
o'clock,
be
because
up.
we lived on a college block at the time. So I'm like, man, you live on that college block, you know them niggas be up partying forever. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait till like 4 5. That 4 5 is right then and there. Then I'm gonna do it. And I did that shit, had cable for like a good year and a half, bro. Freezy. Shit, remember back in the day, your parents could put cable and bills and shit in your name. A lot of that shit you can't do no more.
never stole nobody's power. Like I just did it to avoid it. I was like, I should just jack that. But I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Like, yeah, I ain't gonna do it. But I've wanted to a few times cable. Man, it's like still your neighbor's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, if it ain't locked. Nowadays, niggas, niggas have that shit locked. Yeah, that
Some cable.
motherfucker password and shit ain't locked. Yeah.
It's cable. Hey, bro.
My bad, I just yawned.
Okay, now it's 5.
Yeah.
It's been a long day, and
Not
at this
really. I
time, what
mean,
time
well,
is
hold
it?
on. What
Oh,
time
it's
did I
already
wake up?
5:30.
5:33. Oh shit. I gotta get ready to start dinner.
Yeah, I already
Get
got that shit
get us
made.
ready
Got
for
me
that
trying to eat.
next day.
Yeah, the day
Nah,
I
man, I
dread.
gotta
I hate Monday, bro.
why? You be having a
Monday
bunch of
fucking
like
sucks, bro.
work orders?
It's
It's
not
just the
even that. I
start of
just
the
don't hate
week.
Monday. Like, it's not like Monday. I wish the work week was Tuesday to Sunday, or Tuesday to Saturday with Sunday day off. Because when I did have
Yeah.
Sunday and Monday off, when I worked at the hospital,
I used to love the Sunday and Mondays off.
I didn't have
Word I did. I
to
used to
get
love the
up.
Sunday and Mondays off.
Yeah, yeah. I never cared about working on a Friday and Saturday. That shit, I never cared about that. Because to me, I never been a big partier. I mean, so I never cared about
Yeah.
working on Saturday or Friday. Like that shit never made me never mind. But if it's something about Sundays and Mondays, I'd rather be home on a Sunday and Monday or Tuesday or Saturday. I don't care
Yeah.
for real. You know,
But
everybody was
also
like, yeah, the
too,
weekend, the
it's just
weekend. I was
that
like, I got
now a
work.
lot of the places, like if you're like, if you have appointments, they want to schedule that shit on a Tuesday. It's like when the fuck y'all? You know, what I mean, they started this like a few years ago, where they started setting up because they like Mondays, like we all just get back off from having the weekend, and I'm like, I don't give a damn. I'm off on a Monday. Give
Nobody
me my
work
damn appointment on a
on Monday.
Monday, huh?
Yeah, but yo, question, bro. Can you drink or no?
Yes, but I just haven't really. No, I ain't gonna say really, but I haven't done it. Um, if I do it, I would probably have to move on to Cheetos.
No, 'cause I was just asking, wondering about that because with everything that happened, we never discussed anything like. And
No,
I just wasn't
I
sure,
mean, my stomach is still good. I mean, when I talked to the surgeon, you know what I mean, he said you shouldn't do it, but you can.
All right, I'll take your advice with a grain of salt, because you always
Yeah,
want to have special occasions and shit like that. You know what I mean,
yeah.
and
But
that's
I'm,
like, because
but you know how it
normally,
is when they talk to you, they make it seem like you got a habit or some shit sometimes, bro. Like, nah, nigga, I don't do this shit every
exactly, like you
day.
had alcohol and shit.
Yeah.
Exactly, like they automatically make you feel like you an alcoholic or something. Like, what the
Hmm.
fuck you talking about? I had a drink 3 months ago. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
Like, I'm not a drinker. I might have one every once in a while. I don't keep alcohol in the house and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
But
I
then
don't
you
do
know
that
how it
shit.
goes. I mean, even with like say like you my height and you like 185, them niggas will call you obese. It's like nigga, I'm 20 pounds over 165, but they're like you calling me obese? Like I
Yeah,
seen niggas
technically.
big. Like I seen niggas big. I get it. The obese is only because of the BMI. It's not cause you know what I mean. But you telling me that shit like you just said like
But
man,
you
nah,
bit
you
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 more.
you obese. Like what? I'm still in, you know what I mean? But whatever. But then but then want to tell you that if you was to go vegan, that shit don't work because you want people to buy the
I
medicine.
just lost 4 ounces. Yeah, nah. To go
It
right,
is
I
what
had
it
the flu,
is.
and I tell you, I didn't go to the doctor. So, nah, he didn't speak to me during the night. You
No,
remember
no,
when
no.
he was on duty, and I was like, "Yo, I'm not feeling well." Yes, it was a rat. I was like, "Yo, I'm done. I didn't have to."
Yeah,
Man. But listen, I guess we should end this now tonight.
yeah, yeah.
How many people we had
Definitely.
tonight in this book?
Uh, Max about 6, 7.
Not
Oh man,
bad.
let me see your Facebook. Because numbers they fluctuate from here, so it's kind of those same things. So we had about 6, 7, maybe 8 people. But it's a start. We're gonna, you know what I mean. We'll get it rocking. We're gonna get it great again.
It's not
We
bad.
will be better than ever. And we're gonna rock out. We will see you next week.
You always get better.
And probably not on a Sunday. We're definitely not gonna do a Sunday again. But the Sunday wasn't bad though. I couldn't hear you. It's breaking in and out. You're breaking in and out. I couldn't hear you. I can't hear you again. No,
Just acting.
it's still going in and out. Yeah, there you go. Now you're straight. Nope, going in and out again. So you gotta stop moving. Nope, it's not working.
I know.
So I don't know if you can see it on your screen. Where the mic part is right there on the side. It shows that it has a green level. I don't see it because on mine they don't really see it. But then when I do hear you, it lights up.
There we go. Back. Hey, 2, 1.
Peace.
Wow, I'm all frozen. Ah.